Hello everyone, I'm Justin,
I'm Ruby.
and for today's video we'll be reacting to all the openings for Apothecary Diaries. So as always, have you heard anything of Apothecary Diaries?
Like zero.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Well, I think it is something that you will like because it is a kind of a Chinese drama. So,
Why are you assuming before you even ask?
Because it is a Chinese drama, you like that kind of stuff.
Okay. We will see, I guess. We will figure it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a really interesting story. It has been really good so far from what I watched.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the openings are pretty good. So I wanted you to hear them. Let me hear your opinion. And as always, rank them and tell me what you think of the story.
Okay.
Okay? So are you ready for the first opening?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Mm.
It's really upbeat.
Medicine House?
Apothecary Diaries, that's the name of the show, in English at least.
I don't even know what that means.
Kind of like a doctor.
Oh. Oh, flowers. So cool. I love flowers. Everybody does.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a Chinese legendary person that he just go out to like capture herbs and stuff.
Mm-hmm. That was random.
Mm-hmm. No, it's related to the story.
Oh. So pretty.
Mm-hmm. The galaxy dress.
Ooh. She's dancing.
I don't know why I feel like she kind of looks like me.
Really? Yeah, kind of similar. Kind of like her two sides, I guess.
I thought it was just her childhood and when she's have more power.
Mm-hmm. So I guess it doesn't really show in the opening because it's mostly showing like flowers and her dancing.
Yeah.
But I guess at least here at the end you can see kind of like the era of the show. It's kind of like that, the courtesans and like the Chinese era where there's like
Old
everybody's
time.
living in like the palace,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. It's
Tang
like,
Dynasty, something
yeah,
like that.
kind of like that type of show.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so what do you think it will be about? If it's just like this era and like you heard it's called Apothecary Diaries, so what do you think it is about?
I feel like the girl is the
Mm-hmm.
main character, that she's just like going out to find herbs,
Uh-huh.
flowers,
Yeah,
cure
kind of.
for people.
Uh-huh.
Because that's also like I said that you said that was random, but it was like
Part of the story.
legendary
Yeah.
tales of that, like the guy.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
yeah, but what do you mean about that? Like, I have no idea what you were
Oh,
saying.
it's like the guy was called Shen Nong Shi. Like
Uh-huh.
he was just like all time legendary person that he
Mm-hmm.
goes out to get a lot of herbs, and then
Herbs.
he will try it and then he will write it on his book, and
Uh-huh.
it's basically like the version 1 pharmacist or version
Oh,
1
okay. So
doctor
you
type
think
of
like
thing.
maybe it's based on like
Yeah,
this is
based on that,
that?
but right now they're using
Okay.
this like female character to
Mm-hmm.
the how to say
Kind of set the story?
yeah, say the story.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I guess like I will tell you like just a general thing is like this girl is she's kidnapped and sent to like work into the for working for the courtesans for the emperor. So like she is kind of like the ladies in waiting, and she is like super smart and she knows a lot about medicine. So while working there in the in
She's the
the
palace servant.
yeah, in the palace, yes,
Uh,
yeah, while working in the palace she kind of like starts helping people with like issues and kind of like working basically as a doctor trying like to help people, and there's like a bit of mysteries too, and like she's kind of like also really smart, so like she's solving like a few mysteries while also like helping with the medicine, so it's kind of like a bit of doctor, a bit of like detective. Yeah, it's kind of like a bit of both, but it's super good story.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But what is
Okay.
the jealousy about? Like,
I think it
does
was just
she?
like showing like
Oh.
her, but yeah, it's just her dancing because like usually she tries to show herself as like ugly, trying like to not catch attention. But like in reality, she's kind of pretty, so it's like showing her like dancing and like how pretty she is in reality, things like that.
I see.
So what do you think of the song?
I think the song is pretty good. Like, I didn't expect it to be so powerful,
Mm-hmm.
but it was kind of like uh a bit long on the first part of like they keep showing the flowers,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like it's
Like
taking
it
a
takes too
long
long
time
for
because
like the
yeah,
drop.
yeah, 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 for
Uh-huh.
me to get to know what's going on. And then like after the flowers, forest and forest with different shines, like
Mm-hmm.
so I think that part's a bit too long for me.
Yeah.
But overall,
I
it's
get that.
really
I get
good. Like
that.
I really like when they're showing the her dancing
Mm-hmm.
under the galaxy, and then her dress is really pretty, and then like the mouth, like the zoom in the mouth,
Uh-huh. When
that
they're
part,
like
and
showing
the
her
earrings.
face.
I liked that part
Uh-huh.
really.
Yeah, I would say it is it starts a bit slow, but it gets like really strong.
Mhm.
By the end, it's like super good song.
Mhm.
So from 1 to 10, how would you rate it?
8.
An 8. Okay, I think I will give it an 8 too.
Mhm.
As you said, like if the beginning was a bit stronger, I would probably give it a 9. But yeah, it's kind of like slow and like
Mhm.
there's just like the flowers, so
Yeah.
there's not much going on.
Yeah.
So we have to give it
Yeah,
an
but
8.
I do appreciate like the last scene that we saw right now here. It's like they really do a good job on portraying the ancient
Yeah, yeah.
palace. Yeah, and the detail that you can see on the patterns is like
Mm-hmm.
really pretty.
I
Dragons,
think
phoenix.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think you will see a bit more in the second
Mhm.
opening of
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
Okay, so are you ready for the second opening?
Yeah.
Let's go.
And the guy with the bun. It's really
Yeah.
like Chinese style.
Mm-hmm. Okay, second opening. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. It's a good start.
Yeah.
She's like going for more herbs, I guess.
Yeah. This one's really hopeful, like
Mm-hmm.
lights. Mm.
That's a really nice female singer.
Mm-hmm. So they're trying to find a cure for the emperor.
No.
Oh. I feel like flower has something to do with the story because they
Mm-hmm.
keep showing the flower.
Yeah. I think this specific flower had to do something for the
Life.
story in that part.
Yeah, life. Red nails.
Mm-hmm. Well, different hands. That was really good.
That was unnecessary. He's on steroids.
Yeah.
Do they have steroids
I don't think so.
back then?
I don't think so.
Maybe some of the herbs that he's taking.
Maybe. Yeah, I put a lot of focus on the flowers.
Mm. Oh, that's cute.
Hey.
You know
Yeah.
the last thing they're showing about the
Mm-hmm.
like libel? It kind of reminds me of that one of the Chinese stuff. It's called like the bowls glow in the night.
Oh yeah.
You know that thing?
No, I have not. No, do you mean the lanterns?
No, that lantern. It was just like one specific bowl.
Mhm.
That's like a jewelry that's really like expensive, like
And it glows in the night.
glows in the night.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's
And
cool.
that was like a really precious thing
Mhm.
back to
The, like, the
old
Chinese
era. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And I think one of the queen has it in her mouth.
oh really?
Inside her tomb right now. Or maybe
Oh.
somebody stole it. But it was just, I heard of
It
it,
was there.
but I wasn't sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I guess you saw a bit more of like kind of like the different things that are happening and
Mhm.
like there's a lot of like moving parts in the story.
Yeah,
Like
and
a
then inside
lot
the
of
palace,
like
how
everything that's happening in the palace, but it mostly revolves with these two people. Like the main girl, this the apothecary, the girl
Mhm.
that's like creating the medicines and like
Yeah,
solving all the
But I didn't
crime.
really see her making medicine or anything or
She,
curing people.
I don't think they were showing it here, but like she does. She does create like all the medicine, and this guy is kind of like the one in charge of the rear palace where all the concubines like live and like all the ladies in waiting. So like he's kind of like in charge of everything. But like there's some mysteries from him that's kind of a spoiler, so I won't mention it. But there like he has like some mysteries and like the girl is also like helping him and stuff like that. So it is It's a really complex show, but it's super good.
Yeah.
And I think you saw like a bit more of the kind of like the everyday life in the palace.
Yeah, but you know what I think is really interesting about the story? It's like it feels like a Japanese version of Chinese story.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to describe it, but it just look
Yeah.
it's supposed to be really Chinese style, but you kind of can see that it has
Ah.
like Japanese
It,
feature in it.
it's kind of like that meme that is like China in Japan is like
Yeah. I think
okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
So for the opening, how would you rate it?
I really like it because it's like so cheerful and really light, and I really like the beginning of the introduction of the music.
Yeah.
So I think I'll give it like
I-
higher score.
Yeah.
Like the
Uh-huh.
piano or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, it's really good.
So how you rate it?
I'll give it an 8.5.
8.5. Okay. I think for me, I prefer the music of the first one, but I feel like there was more some symbolism in
Yeah.
the animation of this one.
Flower,
Yeah,
withering.
and especially because it was like showing it across all the opening. So I think I will give it an 8 too, because like I think the first and the second one are like similar for me.
Yeah.
Like they both have their good and
Yeah.
bad points.
Yeah. I just don't know why they keep painting nails. It was like 3 times.
Yeah.
But I
don't
do know, like in Chinese story, they really like to feature like women getting ready, and they will like put the red paper in their mouth. That's like
to
ancient
show,
lipstick. Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Well, are you ready for the last opening?
Third one.
The third
The
opening.
short video.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is the last opening. Are you ready?
Yes.
This is for the newest season that is airing right now.
Okay.
I think the voice is like Yoasobi.
Mm.
Oh,
I feel
like
like
that.
3 musics are just really different.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But they are all good.
Yeah. This one feels more like modernized or playful.
Mm-hmm. Like the poisons, I guess.
Ooh, pretty girls.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Showing like the people like
Yeah.
that are sick.
Well, that's so really cool.
Opening
Looks
the,
like
the
Doraemon
doors.
door. Or Monster Inc.
Yeah. And I keep
Ooh.
showing the flowers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the doors.
Oh, that one's really cool. Magical
Mhm.
space. I really like this one.
Uh-huh.
It's really cool. I know why it feels really Japanese.
Why?
Because their eyes. The
Oh, you
characters'
mean, like,
eyes are
like
like
huge.
shiny, huge
Okay.
with sparks in
Yeah.
there. Because you know Japanese are like really good at portraying
Mm,
kawaii
yeah.
characters. So like I know like exactly when
Mhm.
I see their eyes, like they're
Mhm.
Japanese made
Yeah.
Chinese story. And there's like a lot of flowers
Mhm.
and like a lot of like
Yeah,
shinies
yeah.
that go
I
around.
think they put a lot of like symbolism of the flowers because I think I don't remember like, but I think they always like call like the girls that are like flowers.
Flower names?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
I think the names of a lot of the girls, especially of like the concubines of the emperor, they are named by flowers.
Yeah.
So kind of like that.
And
I
also
think.
like that's just me thinking, but like you know usually every flower has a specific meaning. Flower,
Mhm,
you know,
yeah, they represent something.
yeah, and then that can also be presented with the character's personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's rate it first. So how would you rate this one?
I will give it a 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I really like how they make the visuals, like the
Mhm.
cubes and stuff. It's really cool, like
Yeah.
doors, and then I really like the girl's voice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For me, I would say that for the song, I think my favorite was the first one, but this one was like close second. But I think the animation was the best one by far of
Yeah.
all of them. So I think because of that, I will give it an 8.5.
So what is your first place right now?
This one, it was my first place, and the other two were like
The
second at 8. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, but I think this one like overall was the best one for me. And I do have to say that I think like there was a lot of the symbolism not only in the flowers, but like they were like showing like a few things. And I think in this season there is a lot of emphasis in like giving birth. Giving birth, like the concubines are, and I feel like there was a scene where they are like kind of like showing like this and like showing like kind of like the belly and the hands like protecting it, which you may have missed if you don't know, but me knowing and looking at this is like, oh, like this is a reference to this, and they were kind of like showing like different things that were being poured into cups.
I only saw like people maybe doing some poison in the teapot.
So that's another element, that's something that is happening in this season.
Yeah.
So it's like I like how they like show these small elements that if you don't know them, they still look good, but if you know like what's happening in the story, it kind of like
and
gives you that
those
extra.
girls always compete with each other, like because they need to get the
attention of the emperor.
from the emperor, and they have to like give birth so that they can secure their position.
Weirdly enough, the emperor barely shows in the story.
Maybe like, it's just like not that important.
Like he's there and he's kind of like an element of the story, but you barely see him. They mostly focus on the girl and the guy who's in charge. Because
girls has more things to talk about.
Yeah. Okay, well, what do you think overall of Apothecary Diaries?
I think it will be a really interesting thing to watch, because I was like, I'm really obsessed with like palace drama.
Yeah, I was thinking like this is like a type of show that we should be watching.
Yeah, and then this is like animated version of the Chinese palace drama. Yeah, so I would be really like
interested in watching.
Yeah, I will be really interested in watching it, because it's like I want to see what's the differences between like the human acts Chinese drama and also this. Like,
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So I think I will be watching it for sure. Okay, so well, this has been our reaction to the Apothecary Diaries. Do you have anything else to say to the public?
If you like our video,
please like and subscribe. See you guys.
Turn on the bell.
Yeah, and press the like, smash that like button.
Smash the share.
Yeah. See you guys. Bye bye.